Gold and silver have fascinated humans for thousands of years, not only for their beauty, but also for their value and rarity. Today, I'm going to share real practical methods used by modern prospectors to locate natural gold and silver in the wild based on scientific evidence and proven geological techniques. The first and most common method is studying the geology of the area. Gold often forms in regions with ancient volcanic activity, quartz veins, and fault lines. When you find pieces of white quartz with visible cracks or rusty staining, it can be a sign that gold once moved through that rock. Silver, on the other hand, is usually found near old hydrothermal systems, alongside minerals like galena, chalcopyrite, and sphalerite. Learning to recognize these rocks gives you a huge advantage in the field. The second method is stream and river prospecting. Gold is heavy, 19 times heavier than water, so it settles in specific spots. Look for inside river bends, behind big rocks, at the bottom of natural traps, and in cracks of bedrock. These locations naturally catch gold particles as water slows down. Silver can also appear in river systems, but usually in the form of dark metallic fragments mixed with heavy minerals called black sand. The third technique is using metal detectors. Modern detectors are extremely sensitive and can pick up even tiny pieces of gold buried deep under the soil. For gold, detectors that operate on higher frequencies work best. Areas with exposed bedrock, eroded hillsides, or old mining sites are prime locations. For silver, detectors with lower frequencies tend to perform better because silver gives a strong, wide signal. Another important method is panning and sluicing, especially in places with flowing water. Panning allows you to separate heavy minerals from lighter sand. As you swirl the pan, gold settles at the bottom because of its weight. This simple tool has helped prospectors find gold for over 100 years. A small sluice box can also help process large amounts of material quickly, increasing your chances of finding gold or silver. Finally, always pay attention to natural signs. Rusty soil rich in iron, quartz scattered on the surface, dark sulfide minerals, and old historical mining activity. These clues often point toward areas where precious metals may still be hidden. Searching for gold and silver requires patience, knowledge, and the right techniques. But with real geological information and consistent practice, anyone can increase their chances of making an exciting discovery.